Hi guys, welcome back to Decorating Happily Ever After. I'm Jeffrey Kevin. Today I have a fun vintage Santa tablescape. I'm using both new and vintage dishes along with a traditional color scheme of red, white, and green and lots of ho-ho accessories. So let's take a look around the table. For today's tablescape, I'm using this sweet little vintage style tablecloth that I got from Temu. It has vintage Santas going around the edge, sort of favoring the Coca-Cola Santas, and there are snowflakes and little snowballs on a red background. I think it's really sweet, and I'm using my tartan plaid chargers. These I picked up a few years ago at Hobby Lobby. And for the dinner plates, I have these pretty Christopher Radko. They're called Christmas Traditions, and they have the evergreen border with ribbons and a Christmas tree in the middle. I'm going to be using my red handle flatware today. For the stemware, I have these pretty Christmas tree glasses with a gold rim. I believe these match the plates. I'm not sure if they're Christopher Radko, but they were purchased at a different time at a different thrift store, but to me they're the perfect mate. I wanted to get in my red and green, so I'm using these pretty red glasses with the gold rims. And then also for the green, I have these Irish coffee mugs, and they're in the green. I believe I got those years ago at Kroger's. And I've just put a couple of candy canes in there to make them festive. I have these sweet little jam jars. I picked these up a year or two ago. I got these at the Dollar General store, and I've got one for each place setting. And I'm also using my little red cupcake stands. These are from Hobby Lobby. I have these plaid dinner napkins. They've got the red and green with a little bit of gold, and I have the sweetest little teapot napkin rings. They are a cup of Christmas tea, and if you're not familiar with that, it is a very sweet story. I have the book, and I also have a little teacup, but it's a short story about a little aunt who was very hospitable at Christmas time. If you have children, it's a short little tale, and it's really sweet. Look that up. Oh guys, would you just look at all the ho-ho cuteness here. Let me start here by showing you the border on the tablecloth. I think it's so sweet. A lot of people are afraid to order from Temu, but I thought no more than this tablecloth was. I believe it was $10. I think it's really sweet. And I've also ordered some of their little throw pillows. But I think that is so precious. Now, I have some vintage tablecloths, but it's harder to find this size to fit this table, the longer size. Most of mine are the square. I think they survived more, but I just love this little cloth. And here on the table for the centerpieces, I have these two vintage lanterns. I think they're so sweet. They're white wrought iron. I found these at Goodwill back in the summer, and Mother, she said, "You're not going to buy those, are you?" They had yellowed. They had nothing on them, and they were I thought ridiculously high for Goodwill. They're not a bargain anymore. But anyway, I bought them back in the summer, and I painted them white and put these little frosted flocked little berry stem and evergreen stem on them. And then I have these cute little candy canes. They kind of make me think of pipe cleaners, little curlicues, and there's also some candy canes in the back. And I put the candy cane stripe ribbon on them. And I think they turned out so cute. They're just adorable. And I've got red candles. I couldn't find any candy stripe candles, but I think these with a scalloped edge look kind of vintage anyway. And I had enough candy stripe, but I was really pleased with how they turned out. And here in the center, I picked these cute little, I guess they're pom-pom balls in red and white. They've made little trees. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby this year, and I didn't know what I was going to use them for, but I thought I will definitely use those. And to make them would have been a lot more trouble and expense, but I think they're so cute, and I put those there in the center. And I know, guys, you can't see the people across the table, but I'm okay with that. I see my family the rest of the year. We can look at the pretties for Christmas. Let's see here. And also around, I've put these cute little pipe cleaner trees. I got these at Big Lots a couple of years ago. And I think those are really sweet. At this corner, I had this adorable little teapot. I think it's Fitz and Floyd. I may be wrong. But it's a chef Santa, and he's making a gingerbread house, and he's got his chef's hat on, and I think it's so cute. And this is a little snowman. I just had to bring him to the table. He's one of my favorite little Christmas decorations. I got it ages ago at TJ Maxx. I think he's so precious, and I thought he went great with my theme. The little napkin rings, Mother found those about 3 years ago, the little teapot napkin rings. And guys, I put things up and I don't use them until I have the perfect table. And so for about 2 years, Mother said, "Are you going to use those teapots that I bought?" And I said, "No, they're not going with what I'm doing." And then the next year, "Are you going to use those little cute teapots I bought?" And I said, "No, not this year." But finally, I used Mother's adorable little teapot napkin rings. Here I've got a vintage Santa head picture, and I bought it ages ago at an estate sale. It also has, I believe, 6 mugs that go with it. And usually my Santa stuff I display on my sideboard in the kitchen, but I thought I would use it for a tablescape today. And then I've also got, this is my favorite Christmas snuffer. It isn't vintage, but it sure looks like it. It's got a little green bell with holly, and the little holly, they're actually little jingle bells if you look closely. I think that's so sweet. And I think we got that at a thrift store. And I've put a couple of mugs on the table that I thought were cute. Let's see, this one is so fun. It's a candy cane spa, and the snowman is floating in his cup of cocoa. I think he is so precious. I got a couple of those this year at Hobby Lobby. They always have those mugs that are hard to resist. And this is a very sweet cookie jar. It came from our local thrift store, and the lady doesn't work there anymore, but Miss Darlene, we always say Miss Darlene's cookie jar is what we call this, but she was so sweet, and she put things back for Mother. And one day Mother came in, she said, "Miss Joyce, I have this cookie jar," and she had it hid back for Mother. And it is a Christopher Radko, and I think it's so cute with Santa popping out of the chimney. And to make it show up here, I put it on a cake stand, a milk glass cake stand. But we love that little cookie jar, and Santa's got his list. And going around here to the back side of the table, I've got a cute little vintage, I don't know if this is, it's probably just for candy. It's got a Santa and a snowman, little snowman and a reindeer and a little holly on the handle. And this, I think I may have found at an estate sale, but I think it's really sweet. And this here, this little Santa, he is from Marshall's. I think I got it later. I may have bought it in the last year or two, but I thought he was sweet. He kind of looks vintage, and he's skiing with a little pipe cleaner tree, and I thought he would be cute with today's table too. I wish that stores would carry more of that kind of stuff. I think that's so darling. And here at this end of the table, I've got some tiered cake stands. I've used my square one on the bottom, the milk glass, and then I have my, I think it looks like a snowflake, the milk glass one in the center, and then I've got the cupcake stand on the top. And I have my collection of winking Santas. Now I normally keep these in the kitchen island, and for Christmas dinner I will move this because it's a little too tall for the corner, but I wanted to bring it out here today to show you guys because it goes so perfectly with the theme. But I bought this collection, like I said, at an estate sale, and if you look at them, their eyes are all different. Some of his eyes are winking, some of the eyes are totally closed, some of the eyes are totally open, and so they're all different. But I put some little peppermint candles, and then this is, I believe I got it at the same estate sale. This is a little, probably jam jar because it has the spoon hole in the back, the little Santa head. I think these are so sweet. I'm careful with them. They've kind of got some flaking paint. They're not perfect, and they're very brittle. So I keep them in a shoebox when I put them away. But these things have exploded on the internet. People are crazy for them, and thank goodness I bought mine before they got so expensive. I do love red and white for Christmas with a touch of green. It's just so traditional. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Be sure and subscribe to my channel, Decorating Happily Ever After, and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a video. I'm Jeffrey Kevin, wishing you a ho-ho happy Christmas. Bye-bye now.